Can you hear me now? Thank you very much for confirming that you can hear me. All right, so I said for this session, for this segment of the market color session, I will be analyzing the XY, Euro USD, and GBP USD. Right after me, we'll be having CJ coming up to analyze precious metals and the yen basket. Before we head straight to the chart for today's analysis, I will crave your indulgence to kindly share the link with everyone on your various social media platforms, WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, what have you. Please share the link to this market color session with everyone that you have access to. Right. And kindly bear in mind that this market color session is powered by Okta and brought to you by Value Flow Trading. Right. Please, I'll be giving us 30 seconds to share the link with everyone on your various social media platforms. Okay, so I believe that we have shared the link to the market color session with everyone that we can share the link to. So for the XY on a monthly time frame, you can see that price is actually still maintaining its bullishness to the upside. And for a weekly time frame too, we saw this low being taken out. And what we're seeing right now is just a retracement, right? Into this level, into this very level that I marked here. And if you come down to our daily time frame, you can actually see that there's another block residing right here. And if I'll be calling out the price point, that will be 103.772. So once we see price trading into 103.772, we can actually be warming up to continue ourselves to the downside. But for today, looking into today, I still see the XY pushing to the upside. And for our 4-hour time frame, right, swinging from point A to point B, right, there's a fair value gap here residing here, which coincides with 50% fib level, a good point for us to buy from, right? So once we see price retracing into 101.113, we can continue riding our buys to the upside. Price is presently at a premium level and we don't want to be caught buying at premium levels. So we want to see price retracing into some discount level before continuing our buy to the upside. And just as I mentioned earlier, we want to see price retracing into 101.113 before we continue our buys to the upside for the XY. And down to a 1-hour time frame, right? For 1-hour time frame, it's pretty much the same thing. We want to see price coming into this level, 101.113, before continuing our buys to the upside. So this is not actually a good place to buy where price currently is. Price should retrace into this level before we continue buying the XY, right? So you'd want to put your eyes on the chart and wait for price to get to this price point before taking action on your chart, or you may want to even catch the retracement to this level right before buying off that level. So kindly take note of levels that have been called out and watch price do its thing. for the XY down to GBP USD. On our monthly time frame, we can see that price is still maintaining its bearishness. And for our weekly time frame, right, we saw price breaking this high, which is July 2023 high. And what is going on right now on GBP USD is just a retracement. And where do I see price retracing into? There's a fair value gap here, and right below it is an order block. So I want to see price retracing further into these levels, into this fair value gap here. But I'll be calling out the price point. Price should retrace all the way to 1.30060 for continuing its buy to the upside. And for our daily time frame, right, we can see that price is actually targeting this low. Price doesn't take out this low, then we know that this sell to the downside is just a retracement for price to keep, buying all the way to the upside. So we should see price taking out this low, right? Once price takes out this low, which is 1.130060, and we see a retracement into this fair value gap residing right here, then we know that we have changed our bias and direction from a buy to a sell. Until this low is being taken out, we'll just be looking out to keep buying GBP USD, right? So this sell is just a retracement until we see this low being taken out, right? So for our 4-hour time frame, what is my outlook for today? Okay, so there's a shoulder level, there's a box pattern here rather. Shoulder, sweep, break, return into the shoulder, and we see that price is still stalling off that point. You can actually see that price is still stalling, but price should gain strength and trade all the way into this fair value gap residing here. So if you want to catch the buy, you can actually take profit when price gets to 1.32008, or you could even wait for price to further get into 1.33488 levels, right, before you continue the sales all the way to the downside. So we want to see a retracement. There's a shoulder level here, and we're suspecting and expecting some push into these levels for GBP USD. For 1-hour time frame, it's pretty much the same thing. Price keeps stalling around the 4-hour shoulder level. We should see some momentum push to the upside into the levels that we already mentioned earlier. And last on my list is the Euro USD. For Euro USD on our monthly time frame, still bearish. For weekly time frame too, you can actually see that price actually traded into July 2023 high and failed to take out the high. On GBP USD, we actually saw that July 2023 high was taken out, but for Euro USD, we still see price stalling around this level, right? Traded into this resistance level and is reacting off it on our daily time frame. On our weekly time frame, rather, I beg your pardon. For our daily time frame, we can actually see that this low right here has actually been taken out, right? So any decision we're taking right now should be sells to the downside, because we have seen a break of structure, right? This low has been taken out. This high, there was actually a feeling on price to take out this high. Price just traded into this high, and we saw price falling all the way to the downside to take out this low, right? So there's a break of structure, and we all know that after every expansion, we're expecting a retracement before we, continue our sales rather. right, to the downside. So we want to see retracement on Euro USD before continuing our sales to the downside and down to our 4-hour time frame, fibbing this swing from point A to point B. I want to see price pushing into this level. I want to see price trading into 1.10908, coinciding with 50% fib level, right, before taking my sales to the downside, because I always want to sell when price is at premium, right? Or I could even wait for price to further trade into 1.11223 levels, coinciding with 61.8% fib level, which is a good place for me to start warming up, take my sales on Euro USD. So I want to see some retracement into these levels before taking the sales on Euro USD, because I don't want to be caught selling at discount and price is currently at a discount level. So I want to see some push to the upside before taking my sales on Euro USD. You may want to catch the retracement to these levels that have been mentioned, or you may just want to wait and not take a trade until price gets to our point of interest for the sales, right? So for Euro USD, I'm looking out to buy, to sell, right? I want to buy to sell, buy into these levels and then sell off when price gets to my point of interest for Euro USD and GBP USD. And same thing for the XY, I'm looking for a sell to buy. For the XY, I'm looking for a sell to buy. And we have actually called out our point of interest where we want to see price getting into before taking and executing our trades, right? For me, once price gets into 1.11223, I will narrow down to my 1-hour time frame and look out for my base resistance formation and continuation with my bearish version on my lower time frames, 5 minutes and 3 minutes time frame before taking the sell on Euro USD. So that is my outlook for today. If you have questions, if you have a different bias from what has been analyzed, please feel free to type in the chat box. Feel free to type in the chat box. While you're still typing in the chat box, the ATM cash flow training. You are welcome, Mr. Moyo. The ATM cash flow training will be taking place on the 23rd to the 25th of October 2024. We want to tell as many people as possible, right? We want to earn from our affiliate program. You can actually refer people and earn a commission from your referrals, right? So tell as many people as possible. If you need publicity materials, you can actually reach out to us on 081 1699 50 30, and we'll share the flyers with you to publicize the training, right? And secondly, we'll be coming to the city of Abuja in the month of November for the FX Bootcamp training, right? So training will be taking place on the 27th till the 29th of November 2024. So you should plan to attend. Plan to attend training and your life will not remain the same. All right, so that will be the end of my analysis. We don't have questions. I can't see us typing questions in the chat box. So after this very brief break, we will be going on. You can message 081 1699 50 30. We will be typing the number in chat box right about now, right? So we're going on a very brief break and CJ will be coming up next to analyze gold and yen basket. Enjoy your trading day. Cheers and God bless.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the market color for today, the 9th of October 2024. We're excited to have you all here. And this is the market color brought to you by Value Flow Trading and powered by your favorite broker, our favorite broker, Opta. At this point, we're going to be analyzing gold against the dollar, and then we'll be taking a look at the yen basket alongside other yen related pairs, GBP JPY, Euro JPY, and USD JPY. So straight up, we'll be going ahead to analyze gold against the dollar. Now, if we're looking at gold, a couple of days ago, we said we wanted to see gold trade further to the downside. We're expecting gold to trade somewhere around 2,600. All right, if you remember that analysis, this is the level right here, 2,600 price points. We said we wanted to see gold trade, which is around this orange line. Now you can see that gold is about doing just that. It's trading right into that exact location that we initially wanted to see it trade into. If you look at it on the daily time frame, it becomes much more clearer. There's a fair value gap which we pointed out somewhere here. So this is the fair value gap from here all the way here. We said we want to see gold trade into it, and the exact price point we're looking at is 2,600. Now, one of the reasons why we wanted to see price trade into that place was we're looking at this as our swing from here all the way to the upside. This was our swing point, and we said that level coincides with 61% level, which is more of a discount for this swing to the upside. And it's going to give good confluence because there's a fair value gap and old high quarter points 2,600 around that region, and wanted to see gold start buying from there all the way to 2,750, unless we see gold break structure to the downside, which is taking off this level here. If that doesn't happen, we will be looking at seeing gold all the way to 2,750 as the next target. So we're seeing that analysis is playing out. Gold still has some more moves to the downside that we're expecting to make. If we're looking at it from 4-hour time frame, you see that it has not relented from the dump or from the sell-off that we've been seeing in the past few days, Monday through to today. Currently, gold made a retracement after trading into 50% of that fair value gap. I still expect it to trade into 2,600. So I'll be looking for short positions today into 2,600. And once price gets to that place, I'll change my bias to a buy. Currently, with what we're seeing on gold, yeah, it could look like a sell at the moment. It could look like a sell at the moment, but remember the overall time frame on the daily is a buy. So at any moment from now, gold to start buying. Since we're still seeing signs of sales, we're still seeing sell trends still in place on the smaller time frame. So we can still sell it off to this 2,600. But from here, we'll be looking for buy setups going forward. Okay, so this is what we're looking for currently on gold. Now let's check for today. All right, so for today, we're looking to see gold sell into 2,600 and then buy back upwards after selling off into this level. That is on gold. Now let's look at yen baskets, which is the next thing we have. Okay, so for yen basket, we've been looking at the yen and expecting or anticipating continuous upward movement after we saw this break to the upside. But currently, with what we're seeing, the yen is looking like it's not ready to make that movement to the upside. So if you remember some weeks ago, we had a point of interest for the yen basket around this level right here. And we said we wanted to, when it was selling off during this side of the sale around August, yes, first part of the month of August, the yen sold, but then it didn't sell as much into where we wanted to see it sell, which is somewhere around here. So currently, with what we're seeing, you might see the yen visit that place before we start seeing moves to the upside. Currently, it's stuck within this range from the swing low to the swing high. So we'll be looking at point of interest around this range to attract price to these levels. So for the yen basket, I am expecting to see it sell off into this level once more before we will start expecting another set or another round of buys. So having noted that, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it's still the same. We want to see the yen basket trade into this level from the 4-hour time frame. So it's looking very clear. There's been minor structure that has been formed on the 4-hour time frame into these levels. We want to see the yen basket trade into this level right here. So having noted this, I think we would have to go to look at GBP JPY, Euro JPY, and USD JPY in line with that perspective that we just drew from the yen basket. So if you're looking at GBP JPY, this is the relative level of where we spotted on the yen basket. So for GBP JPY, we might be seeing some more buys into this level. All right, we're expecting buys currently of GBP JPY into this level. So let's look at 4-hour time frame. Still same thing, minor structure has been formed. So it's good to start looking out for buy opportunities. If you're not already taking buy opportunities, then it's a good time to start looking for buy opportunities into this level right here. So on the intraday basis, you can spot a few entries that are looking to that are showing up already in the market. As you all know, one of the strategies that we take very serious here on the market color is the box strategy, and you can see it is already forming right here. So on the box strategy, we're seeing a left shoulder that has formed here, and then there's been a break. After the break, after the sweep of the left shoulder, there's been a break of structure above here. So for GBP JPY, if for any reasons we see it trading all the way down here, then we'll be looking for our entries from this point, 193 spot 150 level. So GBP JPY buy from this level would be a very, very good opportunity to long GBP USD, GBP JPY rather, to the point of interest we stated earlier. So the buy will be all the way here, stop loss of about 35 pips, and then take profit of about 200 pips or thereabout, because the distance to cover is still very wide. So this is what I'll be expecting, what I'm expecting on GBP JPY. Okay, now let's move over to Euro JPY. We have very similar analysis of GBP JPY on Euro JPY on the daily time frame. Now, if you see that same level right here, price looks to be attracted to that level at the moment. Look at the 4-hour time frame. You see that minor structure has already formed. So we'll be looking for entries all the way to this level above here. If you look at the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so on the 1-hour time frame, you see that price has filled this fair value gap right here, this huge 1-hour fair value gap right here. So at any moment from now, we can be seeing Euro JPY rather give us buy setups from where price currently is. So looking at Euro JPY, depending on your entry technique, you can start looking out for buy opportunities on Euro JPY all the way to the price point that we highlighted on the daily time frame, which is around 165 price point. So that's going to be the trade for the day on Euro JPY and then GBP JPY. Then for USD JPY, you can also see that on the daily time frame, they are all doing very similar thing. Price dodged this level that we marked right here from a couple of weeks ago, and it looks like price may be resuming there. For USD JPY, it's even looking much more clearer, where we're seeing clear break of structure on the daily time frame, which is showing us that these long positions are going to show us to be the long positions are going to look as the more profitable positions to take for USD JPY. So we've seen daily time frame break of structure, and on the 4-hour time frame, we've seen that price has already created the structure already to the upside. So what we'll be looking out for retest, any retest that you see on USD JPY, you'll be taking your buys from there going forward. So any retest you see, you're taking your buys going forward. And then just like GBP JPY, USD JPY has this point of interest right here. Okay, so there's a box pattern showing up right here. So you can mark it on your own chart. If price by any means gets back to this level, we can be looking for long positions from here. But if it doesn't and it starts showing us buy signatures from where price is or from today's price range, you can start looking out for entries from that level. Okay, so these are our perspectives on the pairs we've analyzed. We started off with the dollar index, then Euro USD and GBP USD. Then we'll move over to the to gold against the dollar, where we said we wanted to see gold trade into 2,600 within today and then resume the buy trend from there. And then for GBP JPY, Euro JPY, and US JPY, we said we're looking out for buy opportunities on these guys. Okay, so I hope you're able to take advantage of these setups that we're dropping right here and make as much profits from it as possible. Until we meet again by 3 p.m., remember to trade cautiously. And like we said earlier, we're going to be having the FX Bootcamp course live edition coming up in the city of Abuja on the month of November. So if you know anyone who wants to learn Forex and is kind of skeptical about online classes or wants to take physical classes or a hybrid of online and physical classes, then the physical edition of the FX Bootcamp is the right option for such a person. So make sure that they are signed up to FX Bootcamp Abuja coming up in the month of November. Until meet again by 3 p.m., wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless, guys.